Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 14, Episode 6 of Tainted Grail, the Red Death. We are playing in the Red Death expansion. We just finished up in the Shantytown. We had an encounter with the one of the miniatures here is the Plague Beast. See, I used that card pretty much to describe this guy. We don't get to see minis much, and to tell you the truth, you don't really need the minis in the game because it's mostly driven by the content. But if you like minis, you like minis, right? So we did fight the Plague Beast last round. We were able to gain back all of our lost items and find clothing. We're still trying to find a way to remove the tools, so we're on a new tool quest. I'm suggesting that we're going to go back to the merchant district. I've cleaned up all of our health. Let's take our next random event check. Good weather. That'll give us a free move. And then I'll pay the 2 moves here to go to the mercantile district again. So we're back to the mercantile district where all of this problems happened. It says the mercantile district. If you don't have the saved status, go to verse 9. We have saved status. So we can go and read. The elegant townhouses form a regular grid, although their facades are a bit too close to each other for your liking. As you enter the area, you walk past many stores and workshops. Once luxurious wares from every corner of the world could be bought here. Now it's just ruined, this mercantile district. So we can explore the district. We've done many of these before. Climb the secret enclave. Visit the automaton. I think the only one we haven't do is climb the secret enclave, right? Climb the secret enclave. And we are able to do that because... so let's go to verse number 4. You hope to enter another world full of lush green plants, abundant crops, and hope. At first sight, it's like that, but soon you start discerning flaws, neglecting roots that burst bricks, rotting fruits, forgotten beehives. There's no one there despite the multitude of wooden and clay houses atop roofs. Only strong winds carrying the stench of plague. You can think as you hear them buzzing around. So now we're really deep in the themes of the Red Death, the plague that's going on. Gather unspoiled food. Let's go. Let's just look at the options. We have look in the city, gather unspoiled food, check the beehives, enter the wooden house, descend to the street level. Well, we're looking for tools. I think the best place to look is inside of a house for tools, right? There's no sign despite the multitude of wooden and clay houses atop roofs. We need tools. I don't know, maybe the beehives have tools. We can just look through the city. But I think we should start in a house. That seems like the most rational one. So go to verse 11. Okay. The moment you enter the house, you realize you've made a mistake. Your steps make the dilapidated structure tremble, and it almost collapses. Almost. But instead of collapsing, a large paper-like structure falls to the ground. Low buzzing fills the room. Oh, it's like a beehive. You can't go back, so you run forward, passing through other shacks, irritating more hornets, each larger than your finger. You run in panic as the stings make your skin boil with searing pain. Finally, it's over. Hornets, the unnatural beasts with their long stingers, stained with your blood, and their thoraxes tinted by red plague, stop the pursuit. Oh, no. The red plague is in the hornets? Tinted red by plague. The hornets' thorax is tinted red by plague. Stop their pursuit. You take a deep breath and whimper with pain. You are now in a small cabin that contains many of the tools used by the beekeepers. Okay, well, maybe the beekeepers or this would have been both the right way to go. So all of them are rusted, but there's some more useful relics from the past. Okay, so first off, each member gains if you don't have Hives Part 2 status, gain 1 ancient item and then Hives Part 2 status. So let's go ahead and gain the Hives Part 2 status. Hives Part 2 status. Hives Part 2. Hives Part 2 and Hives Part 2. Okay, Hives Part 2 status. Then, each party member loses 2 life and gains 2 terror. So 2 terror and 2 life are down. 2 health are down here. And 2 health down to here, and gain 2 terror and gain 2 terror. Okay, because we've just been stung by plague-infested hornets, and we get to gain a new ancient item. So I'm going to shuffle these again. Last time I got a crappy one. Okay, let's just grab the one that jumped out. And it says the Ruin-Covered Robes. Rune-Covered Robes. Well, that sounds like it's made for Maggot in the Rune-Covered Robes. So let's go ahead with that. If your miasma is high... Okay, where am I? Gain part 2 of Hive, 1 ancient item. If you have secret card 120, you find the tools... You find the tools interesting. Go to verse 16. Oh yeah, we do find the tools interesting. Okay, cool. So you can't tell... So we go to 16, it says, you can't tell what half of these tools were used for, but some of them can help you get rid of the infernal contraption on your head. It won't be easy or plain painless. We can either leave or remove the masks. Requires all characters to go to... And we can do this here, 3. Go to there. Three, 1, 4. Okay. Okay, it says you try everything. Sharp tools resembling chisels and a strange fork with too many tines. They are perfect for scraping and wounding your skin, but not for opening the damned mask. You're about to give up when you finally manage to bend the hinges a little. Encouraged, you continue the work. It's painful, and most of the time you don't know what exactly you're doing. But in the end, the iron falls on the bloodied floor with a loud clang. Each character gains 1 terror again and loses health again. And that's going to bring our energy down to here and here and here, right? So we're quite down in health and high in terror now. Each character gains that, loses that, and now we lose... finally. Okay. We lose secret card 120. So with the tools have gotten us to remove our masks. So the 3 masks of shame are now finally removed. We've got this one is kind of like, I don't know, it's like a rat-like. This one's kind of rabbit-like, and this one's pig-like. But in addition to these, we've also lost... we've gotten our clothing back, so we've lost the naked one, and we've gotten our equipment back. So that's our 3 quests. Reclaim your equipment, find a way to remove your mask, and find some suitable clothes. And the hint was right, we have to go back to where we lost them. So that was at the mercantile area. So that is going to be it for that. So let's go back to here. We lose secret card 120. Each character gains 1 experience point. We gain 1 experience each. 1, 1, and 1. If you don't have secret card 101, we don't, it's here. If we don't have secret card 120, we have the 3 of them here. And we don't have naked, go to 135. Otherwise, exploration ends. So we can go to 135. I think we got this, guys. Equipped, armed, and clothed, with only slight pain and scuffs to remind you of this horrid mask, you hoped your confidence would return. Unfortunately, you still feel weaker and your mind is clouded. On the top of that, even the slightest down the distance causes your skin to crawl. If you have the Formorians Part 1 status, go to verse 145. The Formorians Part 1, we do not have it. Otherwise, read on. Now you look somewhat presentable. We look back over our shoulder for the dance macabre before turning every corner. Is that what I mean? If anyone knows how much time has passed since they congratulate you. Congratulations, you've completed your quest. Each character gains 2 experience points and loses 2 terror. Okay, so we're back low in terror, which is good. Okay. We lose 1 miasma. That takes us to 5 here. Discard the active quest. So there's our active quest. And resolve Chapter 2, Part 3 from the event deck. We've got Chapter 2, Part 3. We'll save that for our next season. So we'll move on to Chapter 2, Part 3 in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Go like and subscribe down below. If you want to follow us, you can ring the bell. You'll get notified when we go on to our next season. Thank you guys for watching. Go check out the bookstore. Go check out our Patreon. We got Song of Ice and Fire. We've got more Tainted Grail. We're going to do some miniature painting for Tainted Grail. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.